someone in the United Kingdom for a certification.
Of what?
Paranormal investigation. They were certified paranormal investigators.
My niece was contacted by a psychic online that said that she had a curse on her. My niece who was here this weekend said a psychic reached out to her on Facebook and said, "You have a curse and it's been since you were born. You send me $1,500, I will release the curse." So we reported it, and eventually that person's no longer on Facebook.
Calm down there, Miss Cleo.
Or maybe they transferred into a different name or something. So yes, there are people out there like that. Yes.
Don, back to your comment. The only thing certified about that are the crazy people that paid that money for
Yeah,
it.
no question about it.
That's certifiably
They're
insane.
a pain in the neck on tours because you got to put them together so they can just tell each other how much they know and they don't bother
Did
anybody else.
they get a group discount? That's like it's like buy two get one free kind of thing, or I don't know. But like I said, I believe that the paranormal TV shows have changed everything the way we have done things, because now you have these what I like to call weekend warriors that watch he has not be named. They walk into a location. I'm here. Come on. Do something. And I'm just looking at these people like, you're out of your mind. Like, you're disturbing what I'm doing. So take it outside, please. But no, it's one of those things where I've met Jason and Grant. I've met, pretty much your big celebrity names. And that's another term that I don't like to toss around lightly, is celebrity. What certifies you as a celebrity? Dan owns a location. Do you consider yourself a celebrity? You go all over the country. You just did.
Well, Dan, there's a difference between you and them. You're very humble and appreciative.
And that's what it is. Your ego doesn't get in the way.
Offer to people, and others are not like you.
And you're doing amazing things with that house.
And he
That's
is.
true fact.
He is to be commended for that.
Yes. Hinsdale House, if you've never been there, please, New York, go visit it.
Yes,
Amazing
please.
location.
You will never forget it. It's amazing.
So, but, I mean, you have these people that, I have friends that I've known for years that have been on 10 seasons of TV shows. I've known friends who've been on a 3-minute segment on a TV show. Those friends that have been on a 3-minute TV show like to ride that until they're blue in the face. The best way I can describe it is the, as seen on TV, purchase this product now. Not wrong, sorry. But it is one of those things where people ride for their 15 minutes of fame. Dan, you've been on episodes of things before. Don, you have. I never have. I've actually always turned them down. I don't want that. I like to do my things in the shadows. Pun really not intended, but it works. But, it's one of those things where I was asked about an experience I had at a certain location, and they asked me, can you recreate what happened to you? No, I can't. Well, why can't you? You can't act? I'm an investigator, I'm not an actor. You can't recreate that moment, that adrenaline, that emotion. You can't do it. By all means, anybody who does a TV show, more power to you. God love you, because there ain't no way I could ever do it. Would I love to travel to these locations and do them? Oh yeah. But I can guarantee you that's the only reason I would do a TV show, is because it allows me to get into these locations. But at what cost?
We do charitable work, Russ.
Exactly.
We need that publicity.
So I've had multiple people ask me why I'm not dressed as Pennywise today. multiple people.
I'm sorry.
See? It's the wife's fault.
It's my fault.
So on Halloween, I live in the town of Abington, Massachusetts. And if anybody doesn't know me, I am completely obsessed with Pennywise. Anything. Actually, just bought a piece that's sitting in the back room right now that has the original and new Pennywise on it.
The first Pennywise or the new one?
The new one. Well, I'm obsessed with both, but the costume I have is the new one. So I kind of scared the hell out of my town, I guess, Halloween night, you could say. I stood out. I live right on a main road. Funny enough, right next to railroad tracks. I went full on, bought the red balloons, got dressed up, went and got my wife a yellow raincoat. She stood out there with me. I'm standing on the sidewalk just waving at people coming by, holding balloons dressed as Pennywise. Some people were awesome. I got a lot of honks, got a lot of waves, and I actually had people stop and actually come take pictures with me. And there were some people that I thought were going to run right through train tracks. This one guy was sitting in his car, would not look at me, and I could just see him tapping his steering wheel like, let's go, come on, come on. And of course, me being the person I am, I bent down at his window and just started waving at him.
Poor guy probably has a severe phobia of clowns.
He may have had a heart attack. I
Like,
mean,
turning around, looking at him, turning around, looking at the railroad tracks. I'm like, he's gonna get out of that car and just run.
but on the town forum that I'm part of for my town of Abington, I saw a post from a mother that her son, he's 13 years old, he's 6'4" and over 200 pounds. He went trick-or-treating with his friends. They had multiple bad interactions with parents that were handing out candy because of his size. They questioned him. Well, you're too big. You shouldn't be trick-or-treating. You're not a kid. So I saw this, and I texted my wife, and I was like, I have to do something about this. This isn't right the way he was treated. So got off work on that Monday, stopped by the party store, grabbed a couple more red balloons, got dressed, jumped in the car, ran over to his house. Didn't know I was coming. This kid did not even allow me to get out of the car before he was out his front door walking through his yard. And when I say this kid was big, he was big. I'm 6 foot tall. He towered over me. He didn't even give me a chance to get my mask on getting out of the car. Kid would not come near me. Would not come near me, deathly terrified. We had neighbors coming across from 3 houses down, coming to take pictures. Everything like that. I left. I got a message from the mother. She's in Brazil right now visiting family. She said, you do not know how much that meant to him. That somebody would take time out of their own day to come do that for what happened to him. And I'm like, yes, I gave him an entire big bag of candy.
Tell them about your post and what happened because of that post.
Oh, I put the post out there saying what I did. And I've been contacted. This happened on Monday, today's Saturday. I've been contacted now by over 100 people. What's his address? What can I send to him? Can I send him a card? Can I send him candy? Can I do this?
And that day that he went over to be dressed up, 5 people showed up before us, had bags of candy,
Oh,
and a couple
beautiful
other
story.
people also showed up after we left.
Yep.
beautiful story.
Yeah. So it just shows like
Yeah.
that had nothing to do with the paranormal community. But the horror community is a community, just like the paranormal community. One small thing. One small thing, one small ripple in the water. And I saw that on Monday. And I've seen it in the days since. That one small stone that you throw into that water can create such a ripple effect across a community. I've had people from other states contacting me that have seen my post. So that for me, that wasn't for me. That wasn't for the attention for me. That wasn't the recognition I want for it. A glimmer of hope. Faith and dignity. That's why I did what I did.
And that kid was the nicest kid.
Oh, such the most polite, sweetest kid ever. Ever.
Came up, shook our hands, said thank you so much, you didn't have to do this.
Yep.
Took pictures, everything.
So, in wrapping up here, because I got about 5 more minutes before I get the hook. Everything I've experienced in the community, there have been their ups. And there's certainly been their downs. Certainly been their downs. What these people put out on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok and everything, like whatever other platform you guys use nowadays. I'm old. I only have Facebook, so but I barely use that. But there's a dark underground, unfortunately, and the story I just told you is hoping to supply at least a little bit of faith in humanity back to people, and that you don't always need to be out for yourself. If you give $5 to a homeless person, you don't immediately have to go and post on Facebook, well, I just made somebody's day and gave them $5. For what? For what? The reason I made the post was because it didn't impact me. It impacted that child, and it impacted that community. And I really wish and hope that our paranormal community can have the same thing. Don, like you said, we do charitable work. You supply the ship for so many charities. Dan, I saw the other day you're doing an event with Tim Malley for Photographic Pooches. Tim's one of the kindest guys I've ever met. Love him to death. What we do is not because of the recognition. We do it because that's who we are. And being able to supply something like that is better than your 5 minutes of fame on a TV show. It's better than the 100 likes on Facebook that you get. It's better than the 1,000 followers on TikTok. Do something good, do something better. Not for yourself, somebody else. I'm lucky to be alive because somebody did something for me. And is able to let me have the life I have. And I live every day as the pay it forward kind of thing. So, but thank you all so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Beautiful,
Warm
beautiful
down here.
story, my dear. It's very warm out here. Amazing. Amazing stuff, kiddo.
Who's up next?
Well, they're not here yet. We're gonna take about a 10-15 minute break if y'all want to grab something to drink or get some air outside. So yeah.
Cool off.
Just make sure you have your wristbands on when you come back, so we know you already checked in. Second floor, we have vendors.